Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is HowFast.
How's it going, guys?
So today is
It's Sunday today.
It's Sunday, and finally Derek and I got a chance to get back at it on the car. And if you guys watched our last episode, we had some really cool news about our car and some of the history of the panels.
Yeah, the one panel that had hanging up on my fence turned out to be, you know, not just a piece of a yard ornament now. There's actually a lot of history to it, and you know, we're gonna make use of it.
That's right, and we'll get back to the family members. So,
yep.
If you guys are interested in seeing that, it's going to be at the Shooters in Harrow, Ontario, on February 22nd. Yep. And if you are looking for some tickets, Mike Hryniuk, Hryniuk Hall Motorsports, you can get them, or you know what, I'm sure if you guys want, you could probably contact us and
we can figure out a way to get them to you.
Probably get you some tickets. So, so if you're looking to get in touch with us, howfast10@gmail.com, or you can hit us up on Instagram, how__fast. So today, Derek and I are going to try once again to get off that lower control arm. We've got the 1 1/16 socket, which we're told we need to get that off.
Yep.
I have traveled abroad to get to get the lower control arm from a Crown Victoria, and we're going to try and knock that thing off. And also we've got the welder hooked up, and we're going to try and hit just a couple spots on the cage that we noticed were missed when it was originally built, or something was replaced or repaired. There's
a couple spots where it just looks like they forgot to weld it. So
we're just going to throw a couple welds in there, and then what else?
Talked about you know, you guys haven't heard much about the Honda at all. Made a decision that I'm just going to part it out. So anybody looking for Honda parts, 2001 Honda SI, I have lots of parts. You can't have the seats though, because we're actually going to put the seats in here. Couple decent racing seats. They're a little faded, they're dated, but they're a lot nicer than what we've got. They match. They don't have the little side holders on it, and
it should be a bit easier on Derek and myself just getting in and out of the car. We really don't need something this extreme, but it's good to have them. We'll keep these to the side, but we're going to try and put those Honda seats in there. I don't know if they're aftermarket, right?
They're aftermarket, yeah. They're not actually, So
but they're from the Honda.
From a Honda, so you know, we're
added to the collection of parts on this car, right?
Like I said, you know, maybe you know, we'll 2J it or something one day, and you know, just
keep evolving.
We'll just keep evolving, and you say, well, I thought you were going to say Volvo. You know, what else can we put Volvo parts in? You know,
make it safer.
Make it a Volvo.
Anyway.
All-wheel drive from a Volvo, maybe. You know, hey. I
like the all-wheel drive idea.
Yeah. Anyway,
we're gonna get started. Stick around. Watch us struggle with this. It's gonna be fun. A little bit of heat.
A little bit of heat
helps it let go. So we'll cook this thing up a little and see if we can make an omelet out of a couple eggs here.
Never fails with this thing. Just nothing. I mean, what, it sat in Lance's yard for what, 3 years?
I'm sure more than that.
Something like that, yeah.
Lance, if you're watching this, I don't know what year you parked this thing, but comment below and let us know what year it was last.
Yeah, let us know what we're working with here.
Okay, you want to try your powers of persuasion on this thing?
Yeah, we'll try it out.
I'm gonna use some wood just for this. Try some piece of wood first. I don't want to have to do it. Negatore on that there nut there.
Something else is falling apart.
Hey! Opa! Ole! She let go. See? You're very persuasive when you want to be.
Yeah, it just takes a hammer, I guess. Maybe I'll costume for next year.
Thor. Good. Certainly try. I have my reservations, that's for sure. No, that ain't coming. No, you know, I thought it was coming, but it was just the spindle moving. Yeah. Damn it.
funny how it moves the spindle.
Well, it's got
so hard to move like
that's
that.
so much juice that gun's got. Those Milwaukee's, eh? And that's the big dog. You know what that means? No,
Heat.
yeah, we gotta get some fire.
Success.
Keep Barrington smokes. Attempt number 2. Yay! She broke loose. Adapt and overcome. Good job, buddy. And lift that spindle up.
Huh?
Lift the spindle. It's just bound up on there, the ball joint. Here she goes. Success. Got these 2 lower control arm, or we got the lower control arm out.
Yeah.
And then when we put it up next to the other one, we can see. So this is the modified Camaro. The modified Camaro on top of the Crown Vic. You can see the location there when we were looking straight down at it. There's about probably 1.5 inch difference here between the length of these. So that should get us.
That'll kick the bottom of the wheel out.
Yeah.
Get us going straight. Hopefully.
That's
Or
right.
Straighter anyway.
Straighter. But we're gonna keep this one, right, Derek?
Yeah. You know, more and more we think about it. We got 2 tracks that are within, hour and a half, 2 hours of us to drag race.
Other than that, it's up North Toronto.
Up
So
North Toronto. So if we ever want to take the thing circle track racing, or a road course or something where we want it to be able to turn left a little bit easier, we can always put the Camaro one back on. Put it right back to where it was. Towing the suspension again. If we ever want to run it in Delaware or.
yeah, we were talking to a couple guys who had said, "Hey, you know what? Why it'd be cool for you guys to come and run it at these tracks." And we thought, you know what? Why hinder ourselves?
Yeah. So and going along with that. I know we talked to you guys about making a door bar, swing open door, all that kind of stuff. The more and more we think about it, with putting the Honda seats in, it's going to make it easier for me anyway to get in and out. We're going to shorten the steering column, so there's more room between. I mean, this is a nice setup for circle track. They want it nice and close, whatever, right tight. But we don't need it that close to us when we're drag racing. So. To be able to keep it on the circle tracks, we got to have these door bars. So we're gonna keep that.
As much as we'd like to make it easy to get in and out of, we don't want to restrict the number of tracks that this car can be run at, because wouldn't it be great to just run this car all over the place? I mean, be able to just put a couple different suspension components in it and run a road course or run a dirt track or drag race it or even drift it. Like, I don't know if that sounds crazy, but it'd be cool to keep it purposeful.
Yeah, you never know. We don't just limit ourselves to one thing with this one. With it being our first project, maybe the next project it'll be a project specific,
Very specific.
for drag racing or circle track racing, or who knows? Dirt racing. Who knows what the next one's going to bring? Could be a go-kart. Could be a freaking lawnmower.
Or it could just be a different version of this car.
Yeah.
We could, like Derek and I, we were saying version 1, rear-wheel drive, turbo LS, sounds good.
Yeah.
Version 2, I'd like it to go all-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive, yeah.
And if it's all-wheel drive, what does that mean for us, and like where we can run and what we could do with it? I don't know. So.
Well, and again, you could almost go something with, I think,
Rally racing. I don't know if that's crazy with this car.
not so much. This car, but
in the future.
In the future, we get something all-wheel drive. We get something. Even we looked at.
I got an E90 BMW that's begging to just be converted into a rally car, so I can get something new.
The ice drag racing.
Ooh,
How
yeah.
fun would that to be with this?
Yeah, that's right. Derek, I'm gonna see if we can find that. Did you tag me in that?
I think I did.
Here, check a clip of this out. I'm gonna put a clip of it, real quick clip of these guys doing ice. And this is like what Canadian drag racing at its finest. I don't even know if it's in Canada.
Minnesota somewhere, which is like basically the Canada, the United States. It's actually colder there and more snow and all that kind of crap than we get here. We're more so.
We're like in line with Northern California, I think, in this area.
Yeah.
Which is incredible if you guys think about it.
Yeah.
There's lots of wine like vineyards and stuff just south of here. So.
Sure, yeah, you get around agriculture. But yeah, so you know, we like we said, we don't want to limit ourselves. Cross our fingers that those seats fit and they work, and
we'll just shorten up the steering column, and
yeah.
hopefully it should be a lot easier to get in and out of. But we won't know that until we get there, so we'll cross that bridge when that comes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. As long as I can get out as quick as I want to be able to get out,
which is fast, just in case.
Which is fast. You know, we'll see. How fast can Derek get out of the car?
We could do. You know what? In the summer, we should do I'll put a mattress outside of the car, and we'll just time you to see how fast you can get out of a 5-point harness and like bail.
Fire! Get out. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Well, we're gonna continue on. Like I said, we're gonna play the welder a little bit today.
That's what I was just gonna say.
And you know, finish that up. We're kind of stuck here now. I'm gonna take this part to work, the lower control arm to work after we get it cleaned up, so we can hole saw this out and I can paint it up, bring it back, ready to go back in the car.
Right. What we have to do is we have to basically weld this sleeve here that you see welded in here. We got to do that to this one here. So we're going to mimic what's happened here on this one. We're going to get a new ball joint. We're going to slap that one in there, and obviously we'll paint this up and make it look pretty, and then it's going back onto there. And then we should be able to use Jamie's tool he gave us for figuring out camber and caster, and we should be able to use that. So let's get, I mean, we're stopped there for today, but we're going to just go play with the welder a little. Not pretty.
Looks great on camera.
Is it?
I won't zoom in though.
Don't zoom. Boogers. That one was good. That one kind of filled that hole. All the rest are boogers though. What's the minion's name, Kevin?
Kevin.
My kids will love that. Come see how dark this thing is.
Love the helmet.
Come see how dark. What's up? Just
What's going on over here?
making my welds look pretty.
Well,
I'm not a welder, I'm a grinder.
You know what? We'll let him clean it up a little bit. I took a look at him. We'll let him clean him up a little bit. Now, should we?
You did? You went boo-boo? It didn't hurt your bum.
Yeah.
That is good. See, I told you, when you listen to Mama and Dada, you go when we tell you, it doesn't hurt.
What are you cutting the car?
When am I cutting the car? I'm grinding the car, making my work look pretty.
I don't know.
I know you want to come help. You and your brother got to get dressed if you want to come help.
Comment below, guys. Let us know what you think.
Don't judge. Don't judge. If any of you have ever laid put a weld down that looked like that, don't judge. Hashtag fatherhood. Good. Come help. If you've ever laid a weld that looked like that, hashtag don't judge. So guys, Derek and I are probably going to call it for today. Looks like we got what we wanted to get accomplished.
Yeah, we got done as much as we could today. Like I said, we got some work to do to the lower control arm just to get it ready to put back in, so we can't go any further on that. Did some welding. I was gonna try, but with the medium mask over there, I just
the mask I have is from 1970, I think, and it's the darkest lens. It's not auto darkening. So basically, you put the gun, you put the torch where you want it to go, and then you just pull the trigger. Look at my cleaned up weld. Aren't you guys proud of me? You should be. I'm proud of me.
That's SEMA quality right there.
SEMA quality grinding.
SEMA quality, yeah. J is for build.
J is for build. So, I wanted to remind you guys, we have that February 22nd down in Harrow at Shooters. We have the Hryniuk Motorsports like opening party basically.
Yeah.
It's a fundraiser to help those guys get their team up and going for the season, and it's important. So if you guys are interested in going, get in touch with us. We'll see if we can get in touch with Mike and them, get you guys some tickets, or you can find it on their Facebook page.
It's was it $20 a ticket? It's a pasta dinner. There's more and more door prizes we keep hearing about.
Autographs, signing. There's going to be some big names there. So if you guys are interested, hit us up on that one.
Okay.
Don't forget to tune in next time, guys.
See how fast we can make this car go.